Welcome back to the show, everyone. And today we are excited to have Sue Pats, founder of newbeginning.com, a platform revolutionizing how solopreneurs launch and grow their businesses. Sue overcame time constraints and lack of expertise to turn her business from zero sales to daily revenue. Now she empowers others through New Beginnings Growth Ecosystem, the Success Collaboration membership, and the Inspiration for You podcast. Let's give a warm welcome to Sue Pats. Sue, we are so thrilled to have you and cannot wait to dive into the incredible value you bring to the solopreneurs everywhere.
Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for the opportunity. This is really dear to my heart, means basically inner peace. It is the most important thing, means yeah, and especially as a solopreneur, entrepreneur, it is
Uh-huh.
so important. And you are doing a great job, really. I'm
Thank you
thankful.
so much. Thank you so much, Sue, for that. So, your journey from experiencing a life altering spinal cord injury to discovering profound inner peace and healing is truly inspiring. Can you share with us the initial moments after your injury and how you began to cope with such a significant life change?
Yeah, I was bedridden for 1 year. Doctor wanted to do the spinal surgery for me. But I didn't want any human being to touch my spine because, one error, one mistake, and I would be bedridden my whole life. I just didn't want that. And that's why I drenched myself into spirituality.
Uh-huh.
Spirituality, because that is where you can find real inner peace. And I found, and I have been inclined towards spirituality from my teenagers. So
Right.
that was not something new field for me. And it really, I achieved my inner peace there and I achieved my better health also. But that doesn't mean I stopped other treatments. I went for alternate medications and all that. But most importantly, I conditioned my mind that
Mhm.
I'm going to recover, everything will be totally fine. I shut myself from all the negative influences. I didn't even discuss my situation with other people because many times they might be having yeah, good means inclination, but still,
Uh-huh.
means if they add any fear or doubt into my mind about my healing, I didn't want that. So I just shut myself out from my family, friends. I didn't even mention my problems. And after a year, I recovered, and it was such a blessing because I think God was telling me I need to take a break. I need
Uh,
to connect my inner soul, and that really helped me. I really feel that whatever life I got after that, it was a bonus life for me.
hmm. Wow, wow, wow. That's really amazing. Thank you for being vulnerable with us, Sue. And what were some of the biggest emotional and mental challenges you faced during this time? I know that you mentioned how you actually conditioned your mind into not being so laser focused on the negative thoughts, and you condition your mind into thinking positive about so many things. But what was going on in your mind? Can you be more specific about how you were feeling, if there were any steps that you wanted to take, or if when you wanted to give up, what did you do, the practical steps that you took to actually overcome all of that?
Yeah, life is
Yeah.
negative is automatic. If you don't do anything, negative is very automatic. If you don't go to backyard and if you don't do any tending, if you don't do any nurturing to the good plants, weed is automatic, and it is same for your mind. If you don't take any proper positive action, the negative is automatic. So you have to condition your mind, and you know to have positive output, you have to give positive input, and that is not
Uh-huh.
automatic. You
That's
have
so
to
true.
work towards it. So anything you want to achieve, something which is really worthy, you have to put time, money, resources, all kinds of means basically energy
Yeah.
into it to achieve that. And that is what how I started. So I couldn't drive, I couldn't walk that time. I was totally bedridden. So morning I would get up. I would start my day by watching the movie called The Secret. I don't know whether have you watched that movie, but that movie clearly tells that whatever you manifest in your mind, it happens because first whatever you have to manifest in your mind, and then it becomes a physical reality, and that is what. And then I
Uh-huh.
would drench myself into anything related to Bhagavad Gita talk or even Bible talk. I studied even Buddhism that time. So everything means because I was inclined towards spirituality, and spirituality is not a religion. So because people confuse that. And I studied many religions during that time, and I realized one thing: all religions are telling the same message, only under different names. And you won't believe, but there are same stories also in Bible and in actually Sanatan Dharma. Same stories,
Oh,
only different names. And then I realized, okay, means basically, if it is like that, then of course I'm God's creation. God really has a great plan for me. I have to just follow that. And so, of course, your mind will play games. Your mind will always play games. Your mind will play games like, why me, poor me, and all. But you have to get out of that. Now, for example, you must have heard story of Superman, Christopher Reeves, and he was bedridden, and
yeah.
how it happened and all. So at that particular point, either you can play a victor or victim, and he decided to play as a victor, and he he actually created great things into his life. And that is, I can tell you stories after stories. And someone else was also like had some big challenges, and he said, okay, when I was going through my success path, and when I was receiving so many accolades, I didn't ask God, why me? So now, how can I go and ask God that, oh, why me for all the challenges? So
Yeah.
everything, life is really fair, but you have to give time to yourself to find your inner spirit, and that you find only when you take time off. Because if you are just busy running around, many times they are running in a hamster wheel, you will never find
Yeah.
your inner peace, your inner soul, your inner spirit.
That is amazing. That is amazing. Thank you for sharing that with us, Sue. And you mentioned that this transformation reshaped your approach to life. And I really also believe in the fact that whatever you put your focus to actually magnifies and it gets
Absolutely.
bigger and bigger and bigger. So we have.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, yeah, you are so right. Well,
Mhm.
there was when grandpa talking to his grandson, and his grandson, he was telling, I have two monkeys on my two shoulder. So one
Yeah.
monkey is always negative talking and putting me down, and other monkey is always giving me positive feedback and all. So then grandson asked, okay, so then which monkey is more powerful? So then grandpa said, the monkey which I feed is more powerful. So it is totally up to you which monkey you are feeding.
That's so true. That's so true. Thank you so much for sharing that. This so and wow. I mean, like, can you also elaborate on how your perspective on business changed after your injury? Like, yes, but how was your outlook towards the whole business world and yeah, about it, and how the thought of even new beginning came to being?
Yeah, sure. Actually, I'll tell you, when I recovered from my spinal injury, I felt it was like a bonus life for me. And then I thought it is a bonus life, so I should do something worthwhile because I'm on this earth and now I got this bonus life. Because, you know, how the life goes, you just run behind money, and of course means you want to provide great things for your family. But when you receive this bonus life, you really realize that life is too short and you have to create something really worthwhile of you being on
Yeah.
this earth. So I wanted to devote my life for worthy purpose. And at that point, I started two projects. One project is I started writing books on Bhagavad Gita and entrepreneurship. And I have
Okay.
already written like seven books on Bhagavad Gita and entrepreneurship. And then the second project I started was I wanted to help solopreneurs because nobody understands solopreneurs, nobody understands entrepreneurs. Only one solopreneur understands other solopreneurs. So I wanted to provide them
Yeah.
free resources. So I started blogging, I started podcast, and I started YouTube channel, and then I
Yeah.
started shaping all the resources whatever they asked me to do, because I realized that I have really short time on this earth. I have to create something worthwhile, and that's how I started creating these resources. Because there was one saint and he was always happy, and somebody went and asked him, how come you're so happy? You nothing bothers you. So he said, I live my life thinking that I have only 2 weeks to live. So now you decide. Now you decide, because how long, how you can take this message, but you decide the time. Some people think, okay, I have only 1 month to live. I have only 1 year to live. Some people can even think this is my last day to live. How will I
Yeah.
live? So if you have that kind of attitude, you will become a natural giver. You want to do something good for community, and that is how I decided and I reshaped my life. And thanks a lot for that question, because it's really really impacted my life. And now means I could change the focus on getting
Yeah.
more money instead of that serving people, helping people, and that really was a many times people think, oh, that was really the uh, darkest point. But I think that was the darkest point, so that gave me the brightest future.
Yeah. That's so true. So true. Lastly, so what are your future plans for newbeginning.com, and how do you envision helping more solopreneurs achieve their dreams?
Yeah, my plan is basically I have created my each and every offer based on the need. So first of all, right now I have written 7 books on Bhagavad Gita, but I want to write 18 books for each chapter, each adhyay or each chapter of
Okay.
Bhagavad Gita, and combining entrepreneurship with Bhagavad Gita. So that is my next goal. And then my second goal is most entrepreneurs quit their business before they launch their first product. That's why I
Okay.
created offers in such a way that they can be profitable depending on their goal. If they want to be profitable in 7 days, I have a plan. If they want to be profitable in 30 days, if they want to be profitable in 90 days, I have different roadmaps for them. And if they want, when
Yeah.
they want to scale their business, they can join my membership where I personally help them scale their business. And if they have already ready made, they have their digital products ready, then I help them sell their digital products all over the world in
Yeah.
200 plus countries using affiliates. So that's the plan. And I have a free community and paid community. So free community is for collaboration, because when someone starts a business, they don't have thousands of dollars sitting into their bank
Yeah.
account to invest into their business. So I have a collaboration community where people can come for collaboration. They can save their money and they can get the great results. So the free community is for that. And the paid community where I personally go and spend my time and help them achieve their goals. Even in free community, I am involved, but means basically I will promote your offer. I will help you whatever help is needed. So start using my free resources on newbeginning.com, and new is spelled newbeginning.com, and I have lots of free resources. See if I can relate to you and if I can add value to you, and if you want more. That is how I have designed, because I saw people spending 6 months creating lead magnet. So then I created the done for you offer where I can create lead magnet for them within a day so that they can save 6 months of their life. You can make money, but it is very hard to recreate time into your life. So all my offers are designed to help solopreneurs, entrepreneurs to achieve the fastest possible way of success.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sue, for sharing your incredible journey and personally your ambition towards solopreneurs and actually your heart for the solopreneurs really motivates me. Really feels like I want to be a solopreneur now. So thank you so much for that energy, for that ambition. I really appreciate it, and I'm sure that our listeners appreciate it too.
I want to know more about even your background. How did you get started into such amazing topics on podcast? Because it is one of the most important thing, and I'm really thankful that you are blessing not only just your community, but you are creating a global impact, and it is a really most important topic for not just business, even for life. And
Yeah.
it is so much overlooked, and you are taking charge of that. Many people don't know Steve Jobs' last write up. It is full of regrets,
Uh,
and you are helping people so that their last write up is not going to be full of regrets. You are reshaping their life. You are really doing great job, and I really want to applaud you. And it's really great job. Keep on doing it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, I mean, it really means a lot. It really means a lot. And especially this topic, inner peace, better health, is my personal favorite because, I am a young lad. I'm just 21 years old. And I believe that with this culture of hustle and bustle, with this culture of fake it till you make it, with this culture of just, chasing your dreams and not stopping, do not look back. You know, your life should not be like full of regrets, but it should be full of gratitude and all of that. Yes, I do believe that is cute, but I think there's something that is better and more important than that. That is the inner peace. Yes, you can achieve your dreams. Yes, you can chase that American dream. Yes, you can make it, and you don't have to fake it for that. Yes, you can do all of those great things, but all of those great things will not be possible until you have inner peace and better health. So that's the
Yeah,
thing.
and your health is the best gift you can give it to your family. I
Yeah.
heard it in a really hard way because what happens? People don't take break, especially entrepreneurs. They don't take enough break, so they hurt their inner peace and they also hurt their health. And when I was bedridden, my family was lost, and I realized my health is the best gift I can give it to my family, and I cannot put it on the back burner. I have to give it to the priority because that is the best gift you can give to your family, because then you are part of the solution. You are not a part of a problem. When you are really sound, you have right inner peace and you are connected to your inner soul. You
Yeah.
follow your intuition, you follow your conscious, you know what your spirit is telling you to do, you will have better health, and that is the best gift you can give it to your family, friends, and the whole community,
Yeah,
whole
that's
world. That is how you can create the global impact.
yeah, that's right. So that's like a little thing that we are trying to do with taking small steps and whatever we are doing, we're trying to reach out to people and telling them is our motto that inner peace matters, guys. And yes, you cannot be more right about the fact that your health is something that you have, and that will only help you to do better things in life. So
Yeah,
yes, of course, physical health, but also mental health, which also results in inner peace. So that
absolutely. Because first you have to be mentally healthy, you have to manifest health in your mind, then only it will manifest in physical. You are
yeah.
absolutely right.
Yeah. So thank you, Sue, for being with us and giving us your time. It was really valuable for all our listeners and for us. And I really want to thank you on behalf of our listeners and my team and myself. So thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for the opportunity. Keep up the great work. Thank you.
Yeah. And for all our listeners, if you want to learn more about Sue's work and how you can benefit from our expertise, be sure to visit newbeginning.com. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity in disguise. Take Sue's story as a reminder that with perseverance, innovation, and right support, you can achieve profound inner peace and success. Thanks for tuning in to Inner Peace, Better Health. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your friends. Let's continue to inspire and support each other on this journey to better health and inner peace. Until next time, stay positive and keep striving for your dreams.